Welcome everybody once again to the Choose Your Weapon Championship, and today we're in the final round at St. Croix Layout A. A very long lap, and it's a 60-minute endurance for the final, so this is going to be a great race. Let myself get in the car, there we go. We're coming up to the line and we shall start the lap now. Let's go. Coming up to turn 1, you see the curb on the left here. This is where I start braking. As you can see, I'm just starting to brake and come off the power. You want to stay in about 4th gear, I think I stay in for this one, and you want to cut right onto the AstroTurf there. Should be able to take that a few miles an hour faster, but never mind, up to 5th. For this one, your turning point is here on the curb. You turn in, should get on that curb, and you're braking at 100. As you can see, I'm just coming off the power. Now you're going to stay in 3rd for this one. It's going to be a bit of a slower entry this time because you'll be going into a left-hander immediately after. So a bit just in the 70s, get on the curb. Don't want to go too fast because here at the 50, this is your turn in. And as you can see, I'm going to coast through this one, come off the power. Just maybe a dab of brake just to get through, yeah, a wee dab of brake just to get it through. Run out a bit wider, could have gone a little bit faster, never mind. This one, long left-hander, and where you see the curb here, as you can see, I'm just coming off the power onto the brakes, down to 3rd for this one, right-hander. Nicely done. For this one, in the race it'll be different, but at the end of the shadow, as you can see, I'm coming off the power. Again, a little dab of brakes into 3rd. Get ourselves through here. Mid-70s, cut right onto the curb and power out. Use all the speed coming down here. For the next left-hander, we're going to be at the 100 board. As you can see, yep, just getting on the brakes there, just at the 100 board. And again, down to 3rd, I think. Yep, down to 3rd. Keep it in. You can run right out onto the curb here, but be careful of the gravel. Once more, start the curb. Here's my braking point, down to 3rd. Get on the power early, cut right in. For this one, you're going to coast around this. It's very tricky. There's a bump right at the back end of this corner. There it is, which will throw you out wide if you're going too fast. And up to 6th. Ready for this fast flowing chicane. All the way down here. So for the chicane, I'm going to go down to 5th. I'm going to brake at 100, down to 5th. Ride the curb on the way in. Down to 4th even. Get on the power early, use all the curb on the exit. And once again for this one, very slow corner, so you're going to start braking here, as you can see, at the 100. And I'm not sure, do I go down to 2nd? Yeah, down to 2nd, then straight up to 3rd. Get on the curb. Very careful on exit here, the car will spin away from you. Now for this one, about 75 metres out. Yep, I'm fully on the brakes now. You will go down to 2nd, then up to 3rd before you go up the hill onto the bridge. Up to 3rd. Let the car settle, then get probably on the power close as you dare to the barrier there. And over the bridge, it's going to be a very tricky little chicane again. So you move over to the left-hand side. About 150. About 150. I'm full on the brakes now. And all the way down to 3rd. Cut onto this. Be careful of the penalty. And just coast through this part. Straight on the power for the long right-hander. Now this can be taken a number of different lines through here. I like to go out wide, kind of feather the throttle a bit to keep it on the inside. Use the curb if you can. And then when you're safe, you're not going to hit the curb on the outside, you get back on the power. Then for this one, at the start of the curb there. Ooh, a bit wide there, but not too bad. Still kept some good speed. And then we're coming down to the final corner, so down the hill. Look for the 100 metre board. There's the 100 metres. I'm just getting on the brakes now. Across. Cut right under the curb. Get on the power as soon as you dare. Don't want to touch the wall. And that is a long lap of St. Croix A. 3:17 even. So as we always do for the last time in this series, let's get out the car and get on the lap. Tuck it in, get on the green stuff, yep. Could have had another 2 foot of car on the green stuff there. As long as you keep a tyre on or before the white line, you're fine. There we go, down to the 100. Cut onto this. Nicely powered out. Be careful, you don't want to run too wide because you're going straight into another corner. Again, keeping the speed nice and controlled. With the new physics, kind of like braking earlier on, coasting through the corner seems to be the fastest and most stable way to run the car. Up on the curb here, down to third, straight across. Lovely. Could have been on the power a little bit earlier, but it's fine. Again, we're looking for the 100 here. Braking just to 100. Cut onto that a bit more, but that's fine. Still carrying speed. Again, getting on the inside. Use the curb to keep the car straight. Braking here. Turn in. Could have got on the power a bit earlier there. And this, if you go wide, you're going to lose out of the gravel because this bump here pushes you way left, and this one. So as long as you're in the middle of the track, you're kind of safe. But it's going to be a long overtaking spot, this one, so be wary and defend this one well. Here we go, we're coming up to the curbing, braking on the curbing, getting down to fourth, cut right in onto that, use all the curb on the exit, as you can see, and 100. Now because of the camber on this one, it does get very tricky, so be very careful on the power because you don't have any curbing. If you go on the power too early, you'll hit the grass instead. Flip to third. Yeah, nicely done. As soon as the car is stable, oh, couldn't get any closer to that barrier. Of course, now start to move over to the left. This will be another big overtaking point as well, so be careful here. Just to the 150, down to third. And just let the car roll through this because it will get unsettled if you're on the power. And then once again you can let the car run out wide for a better entry to this part. You don't want to go over anywhere near that red and white barrier on the left. And again, I was late turning in there, at least 10 feet late, and that made me miss the apex there. So small margins make big differences, remember, especially around a long track. And if you get damage or a penalty, then it's possibly going to ruin your race. So consistency is especially key here. So good luck all tonight. And of course we are brought to you as ever by DMJ Vroom Room, LWR Design, our streamer commentator D.90, myself WPR Hotlap, who's done all the guides. I hope you've enjoyed this series. We will be bringing more to you soon. So look out for sign-ups and announcements on all our pages. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers all.